Hey guys, it's me Beata. Today I would like to tell you something about Lilith. I am often asked questions about Lilith, but this video is gonna be a little bit different because I would like to tell you how Lilith operates in a birth chart and the more importantly how Lilith operates in a male's birth chart, woman's birth chart in synastry and composite. So hopefully this video will not be so long, but I was actually asked this question and I find it very important to really go back to basics and to make it clear for everybody, because I know that you are mainly self-taught people out there, and that's why I find it important to break it down for you. Okay, so another question that I'm often asked is that which Lilith I work with. I have to tell you that I work only with one Lilith, and the symbol of Lilith I work with is this. Differences if we take men's birth chart and women's birth chart and their Lilith aspects. Okay, so first of all I would like to start with these differences. So let's take a look on male's birth chart, and this male, as everyone on earth, has Lilith somewhere in his house. Okay, but the thing is that in this video I would like to focus on aspects, okay? But we really have to know that what Lilith really represents in a male's chart is the type of woman he is attracted to, okay? And sometimes it can be tricky, because when we have a man who has, let's say, I don't know, Venus square Lilith in his birth chart, then we may think that he acts these energies out. So obviously this would mean that he's, womanizer, some sort of like, sexual animal, but really in a kinky way and in very, like damaging way, for instance, okay? Also, placement of Lilith plays a role as well as everything, but the thing is that this male may not necessarily be like this, and in most cases I've seen charts of people, this is really not a case for a male. Okay, so when I read a male's chart, or when I try to find some things that are important in synastry, I always go back to birth chart. But in a male's birth chart, I know that Lilith often speaks about the type of woman he is attracted to. Okay, for me, Lilith represents forbidden fruit. Okay, so I mean, we all have these sides that are repressed, that are not healed, but these sides are very dark, intense and dangerous. Okay, so this is what really represents in a male's chart. So coming back to my example, I would definitely say that this man will most likely attract into his life some woman who has one of feminine personal planets in hard contact to their Lilith in her birth chart. Okay, like Moon square Lilith, Venus square Lilith, etc. And also this will be copied in their synastry, that this man will be Venus and she will be Lilith. Okay, so this is really like it's really powerful interplay when we are able to break down the synastry this way. So I mean, this woman is definitely his type, and from my experience or from my practice I can tell you that he cannot resist her, and these relationships cannot be avoided anyway, because it's like imprint in his birth chart, and this is what is meant to be happen. You know, the thing is, he finds this energy very attractive, alluring, and he cannot resist. Okay, now of course another side of the story is how damaging this effect will be, but you know, whatever will happen, it's meant to be happening. Okay, because if a guy has this aspect in his birth chart, he's unconsciously seeking women like this. Okay, now when it comes to female's birth chart and her Lilith, then yes, this woman is like that, and she really represents these qualities of Lilith. Okay, so really, let's explore Venus in the signs, Venus in aspects. I mean, these are really valuable information to really tell you about that woman a lot. You know, how she behaves, what are her repressed sides. And you know, sometimes what I have noticed, women or females, they really consciously block or repress these Lilith energies, because you know, if we have someone like some female and she has really Lilith on the ascendant, you know, or Lilith is conjunct their rising, or Lilith is very close to the sun or their rising planet, or really things like that, or to moon, to Venus. I mean, these females can be definitely very bitchy. They can definitely know what they're doing or how to use their Lilith energy to get what they want. You know, these women tend to be very sexual, but you know, again, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just explaining how these energies work. Okay, so yes, I think, you know, the more deeply I get involved with Lilith in general, as I was researching Lilith past couple of years, I have to tell you that we women, if you are a woman and you have strong Lilith in your chart, I definitely think that this energy should not be repressed, okay? No matter the consequences. Because Lilith, if used wisely, can really lead to some, you know, tremendous, even artwork, okay? I mean, there's a lot of potential, even in self-expression, because, you know, Lilith is very independent, and I mean, she's breaking all the barriers, you know, and sometimes we as a society, we are very blocked, and, you know, we don't speak about things that can be very natural, like, you know, sex and things like that, and women who have strong Lilith in their chart, they are really like that, very energetic, very self-expressive, but you know, women with strong Lilith, they really have to be very careful and wise how to use these energies, because the best way how to handle or use Lilith if you are a female is really make Lilith work for you, and, you know, not make Lilith overpower you, okay? Because Lilith can be very greedy, and this is what actually Lilith has in common with North Node or Rahu, okay? So there are those similarities, but overall, if you are a female, Lilith speaks to, it is your energy, and you usually, in most cases, don't project this energy out there, okay? Now, in synastry, which is really a comparison of two birth charts of two people involved, I mean, I always work with Lilith. You know, when I read charts of my clients, I definitely use Lilith, because it tells me a lot of information, even though Lilith is not planet, but that energy is so strong, especially with hard contacts, that you know, you feel it. So once again, in synastry, it is really a planet person who feels the effect. And you know, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and rising are planets that are really felt on a deep level. If Lilith is involved and you are a person with personal planet, you just cannot escape. Even if you don't have this energy in your birth chart, because it's alluring. But sometimes what I have noticed in synastry, if you are a person who doesn't have any, you know, significant aspects or placement of Lilith in your birth chart, this energy can be threatening to you, and you consciously decide to really step out of that relationship because it's just too much to handle, okay? But it is really a planet person who feels the effect. Now, in composite chart, this is also very interesting, because composite chart is really like birth chart of the relationship. It's brand new chart. It is artificial chart, but somehow it works. Even Davidson chart works as well, obviously. So we also can see Lilith in composite chart, and you know, Lilith represents the energy of the couple. If we have, I don't know, Lilith on the ascendant in composite, it is really how this couple is perceived, you know. It can definitely talk about bad reputation in society, or something dark or hidden is happening, but I really don't want to go into details in this video. Or if we have very important aspect, like if this couple has, I don't know, Pluto, Scorpio rising in composite, and their Pluto is in conjunction to Lilith, you know, these are very difficult karmic lessons, and that energy is unbearable. It's, from my practice, from my experience, even though it is very consuming, you know, we can definitely enjoy first stages of the relationship with Lilith so tightly aspected to our rising, but at the end of the day, I mean, this can even be dangerous, okay? But overall, both people are acting out these energies in a relationship. So even if you are a very mild person in your you know, own life or in your birth chart, but you end up being in a relationship with someone with whom you have, you know, Lilith contacts in a composite chart, like Lilith to Venus, Lilith to Mars, it sometimes look like you just don't recognize yourself, how far you can go with anything, how jealous you become, you know. So I definitely think that that Lilith is worth of more research, and we should definitely pay attention to Lilith, because I have to tell you that, and you would be surprised, because everyone is, you know, talking only about Pluto aspects and etc., that these are the most transformative. I mean, they are, but you know, sometimes I'm prone to believe that Lilith is even stronger, and is really like uncontrollable force, okay? So and if we combine Pluto with Lilith and you have it in synastry or in composite, well you better pay attention to what you are doing, okay? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please hit the subscribe button, so I will be able to shoot more videos for you that are really free for you. And in case you are interested to book me for private reading, I'm here for you. I typically work that I record audio for you on chosen horoscope and I send it to you via email. I mean, it works perfectly, and afterwards we can definitely stay in touch and you can ask me whatever you want, because I like that interaction with my clients, and I know that sometimes, you know, questions pop up in our head, you know, only afterwards, but I'm still able to answer those. Okay, okay guys, so I wish you a very nice week, and see ya. Bye bye.